Things like you remember them? Kinda. I don't know. I don't remember today. Sounds like you've been through something. How'd you know? Call it experience. I swear some mornings feel every bit as old as these trees. You know, something big did happen, and I feel like I should have woken up today. I'm like, I've learned something. But I don't know if I learned anything, really. Well, in my experience, the big things don't teach anything. But they make you something. And sometimes you gotta wait a while to see you come of it. Huh. Well, done an honest day's work. Quitting time. Smelters game tonight. See you around. Not if I see you first, May. Haha. Wait, how do you know my name? Janitor, Mr. Janitor, Lord Janitor, Bob Janitor. Thought could get a job as a janitor and really enjoy it. But yeah, like, oh, the little raccoon baby. I'm really sad, for example, that like Greg is a total criminal asshole. Because he's really likable personality-wise. Well, fall sure is ending. Sure looks that way. I've never seen you around before. Spent a lot of time indoors. But it's nice to take a break. And I like the cold. It's brisk today. Brisk. Sometimes I stand in the cold with my arms out and let a gust of wind pass over me. Chills me out a bit. Like this? Yeah. Is it working? Yeah. It's cold. Maybe too cold. Yeah, you don't want to be doing it for long. Then you can get a coffee or hot chocolate or something. The endless cycle of life. It's cozy. The endless cozy cycle of life. Jeez. I hadn't thought about how cold it was going to get until you mentioned it. It's snowing. I know. Sorry. Didn't have to apologize. I'm from Canada. I have to apologize. I'm gonna put my arms down now. It's probably a good idea. Blood all ran out of my arms. Okay. Now my arms. An arm. Video store's just open with nobody in it. That's weird. Holy crap! A taco place! This is the best thing that's happened in this town since we got internet. We're still using Cyberfish until like 2 years ago. Because it's eternally 2 decades behind here. Takes you 3 days to torrent a movie, and 1 day to load a GIF. Barbaric times, God. Life moves on, huh? Oh my god, they deliver! I'm gonna eat the shit out of some tacos. You're a taco dude now? I mean, I was hired to be a taco artisan, but I guess that means holding a sign out in the snow. It's not really snowing that hard. It's snowing. There's snow in the sky, falling. How are the tacos there? Good. I like tacos. There's not one person on God's earth who doesn't love tacos. Bad news, my ex hates tacos. Good news, they're now your ex. Have fun with the tacos. And it pays. Taco Buck. Dine in, dine out. We deliver. Please tip your delivery persons. Best tacos in all the general region, pretty sure. Been missing the pizza place? Why not try a pizza taco? Oh wow, that sounds amazing. Watching your health? Try out an all lettuce taco. No, I refuse. Get out of here, kid, I'm working. Oh, you can't talk to the solo bird? Oh yeah, you can. Who are you? Don't you see me around? Nah. Well, I've noticed you. That's not weird or anything. Bit cold for standing outside, isn't it? Someone's gotta stand here. Hey, you a Smelters fan? Yeah. Oh, really? Haha, yeah. Go Smelters? Go Smelters! Go Smelters. Couldn't not say it. What's in the news? Gonna be cold in winter, worst in years. How can they predict that? Future's all guesswork. So things I can say about the game. It is definitely charming. The characters definitely have a lot, and I mean a lot of personality, which is good. Guess you can't go upstairs today. And the progression for the most part is good. I don't like I said, I feel like there needs to be more of like a connection that has the cult thing if they're gonna have the cult. You can sneak in here today. My babies! My little rat babies! Well, not so little anymore. You've made it! You've broken free! It's a miracle! I'm just gonna enjoy this moment for a bit. Don't mind me. Let's see. So I think that B, for example, has a really good personality, and I think that her story is very clear. I don't know what any of the others are because I haven't done them yet, but I don't know. Overall, I would say the game is good. I get why it has so much praise. There's, like I said, there's definitely things that I feel I like last year. And just as a personal criticism, I'm not a big fan, like I said, of being pro-crime. Although, again, I don't know that it deliberately is, more that it's saying some people are criminals. But it does make the most likable character the criminal. Well, look who's alive and well. Is that a surprise? Nah. Just seems like relevant. Well, look who's alive and well, you too. Yeah. Yeah. Wanna get out of here? Do band practice? Do one more of these damn things. Birthday zone. This door just does not like to open. That's worse than the summer. Oh wow, there's a pentagram on this sticker. Can't read the band name on it. Copstriller? Guarantee you it's not Copstriller. Maybe it's like a German band with a name in English. Sounds like that. Guten Tag, wir are Copstriller? Aufwiedersehen. Oh, Auf Wiedersehen? Close enough. Where's Greg? Oh, Oh yeah, he had to like spring Angus from work. What does that mean? Zero clue. Huh. Well, unclear about how both of them still have jobs, since they seem to just up and leave work early a lot. There's a lot about those two I don't understand. I think they just plain need each other. Greg more than Angus, I think. I don't think Angus would agree. That's because it wouldn't occur to Angus to think otherwise, because Angus is an extremely nice person. Do you not think they'll last or something? I mean, they're high school sweethearts. Once they move and change and meet new people, and become new people, I think Angus is going to find out he's got more options. Geez, you've thought this out. Before you came back, they were the only people I hung out with most of the time. I've had a lot of time to study. So, like, how are you? I don't even know. I'm still processing. I'm here, though. Yeah, you? Not great? I had a dream the world was ending. Might be. You think we're safe? No idea. Great feeling. Yep. So, like, I'm a little confused about what even happened last night. The whole cosmic horror thing? Yeah, that. Could you even see or feel it? Nope, but between you and the dads, something had to be going on. It's old. It's very old. You can, like, smell how old. It's like a porch light that's on, and there are all these bugs around it, and then the light goes out, and there's a hole where that light was. It's like what happened to me way back. Like I was telling you about on the couch last night. Holy crap, that was last night. Seems like 2 lifetimes ago. Yeah. God, can't even wrap my head around these past 2 weeks. I think that's pretty understandable, May. Remember that story, the Adina and the frozen lake? Isn't it Adina and the forest god? Okay, whatever. There were these weird teens. I don't remember that part of the story. No, dummy, this part actually happened. I know, I was joking. I don't know how to interpret jokes today. Okay, so you saw some teens. Anyway, they were being all spooky. Actually, you met them in the graveyard. Oh, those teens. The teens that tortured you. Yeah, them. They told me I'd see some pentagrams and then it happened? I think they're like witches or something. You think they're a psychic? I don't know, I think they're just weird. But I saw the last pentagram when we were down there last night. It was like in the tunnel supports where the hole was. It didn't really register much with me at the moment. But, like, in that story, there's like a dead astronomer or something. And they're like a reflection in the ice. And there's a star, and they can't see it until they're dead. Yeah, the ghost star. And if you saw a reflection of the ghost star, it'd be like a pentagram. That is true. I don't know, there's like this other kid, Laurie Myers. We were hanging out by the tracks. So you're just hanging out with teenagers all over the place. Oh, hush. So Laurie like squishes these little metal dudes on the train tracks, and they become like these cool little monsters. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Laurie's pretty rad. But watching her do that, like, it felt like this ritual. Like, what was that old magic where they tried to make gold out of shit? Alchemy. Yeah, it was like alchemy. She was like doing magic. So you're saying you met like 4 witches. Not real ones, but I don't know what I'm getting at. When I felt like everything was over, like there was no hope, remember like Ghost Stars and Adina and Teen Witches, and Laurie making monsters out of toy people and real trains? It just suddenly felt like life was happening, and teens were doing weird magic, so things couldn't be that hopeless. It's like those This is like those inspirational stories religious people put in books, and like old people read them about how angels stopped a car from hitting them, or sold them a house for almost no money, except your angels are teen dipshits. You work with what you have, I guess. Hmm. So, have you had any new rat problems at the shop? Yeah, how did you know? I heard there were some rats around town. Makes me happy for some reason. Well, there's no such thing as a small rat problem. There's just gonna be more of them. Hope Springs, rats multiply. We literally sell rat poison. They're going down. We'll see. Hey, speaking of nothing, how good is your car? Good, how? Like, can't drive real far? Hey, do you know anything? What? We should, like, do a road trip. To where? Out west. Gets all flat. What if it does? We can go where it's really flat. And you can see like the world's largest pierogi, or a museum of toy rocket ships, or a factory where they make pretzels, or a house that looks like a big chicken. I could. Okay, let's talk about it next year. I'll start planning it now. I thought you couldn't leave your home because of your issue. You're home enough. I mean, if we're trapped here together, we might as well be trapped out there together. I mean, if we're not dead by then, lol. You have a way of making Doom sound like a lot of fun, Mayday. That's actually kind of a gift. God damn this door. I think God already has. There they are. Hey guys. Sup, nerds? Psh, it's you who are the nerds. What? Jeez, we've never been so insulted. Take it right back, dork. Fat chance. Hey, Greg, so... I didn't really know Casey. Yeah. Just want to say I'm really sorry. Yeah, thanks. Casey was a good one. Casey was good. Should we, like, tell his parents? Probably. What do we tell them? I don't know. Can we, like, make up something that sounds real? Oh, what? The truth isn't real enough? No, you're right. The truth is insane. So, like, what do we do? About Casey? No, like, in general. Can we think about this tomorrow? Can we just play a song and get pizza? I don't think a song and get pizza is an answer, really. Can we just be normal for, like, one day? I don't know how today can possibly feel normal. When I was in that coma or whatever, I saw the future. Or maybe it's now the future. Or was the future? Like flying cars and shit? Actually, those would be a disaster. Ah, you finally admit it. You owe me $5. Bet's a bet. No, it was like the town was abandoned, like being eaten and reclaimed by nature or some shit. I went to where my house used to be. When I was there, I felt completely hopeless. And now I think I could just build another house. Or I could just move on, knowing when to hold on and when to let go. Okay, I lost my entire train of thought. Had it for a second, then it was gone. Songs and pizza sounds good, mate. Song and pizza. Yeah, good enough. I don't have to play another song! Okay, so, I do really like the art. I think the art in this game is really pretty. I couldn't really hear the music much because I had a festival going on that I'd been listening to for a label that I really, really like. So I didn't hear a lot of the music. I do like the idea of the layered things in the dreams, although I don't know why there's 4 people in the dreams and you only see 2 of the instrumentalists during the real life, quote-unquote, segments. The bits of the music I heard, though, it sounds decent. It's not like, you know, it's definitely not bad. I don't like the having to play the music mini games, as you can see by me celebrating them at the end. The other mini games aren't so bad. The breaking the light things, although I don't know why you would. Again, going back to the being a criminal thing. I've never been like wanna be a dick to my bosses. Even when I had bad bosses, I didn't really, because it just didn't make sense. Because especially if you're like affecting the cost of things by, you know, breaking product or whatever, it ends up making it so that your pixel art type. Oh yeah, okay. It makes it so that you end up affecting the budget, which is going to affect everyone else's pay that you work at, and it's going to affect the price of the thing. So you're going to have to pay more in the end. So it's not really worth it. I don't understand the logic of it. But so. tangent aside, so that minigame wasn't too bad. The star finding thing wasn't too bad. Um, the grabbing and moving things really doesn't work too well for me. I did okay. I didn't end up having any problems with like the nabbing items sections, but it doesn't feel comfortable to me. It felt really awkward, especially when you have to do things like the window repeatedly, and there didn't seem to be any reason for things like being able to go to the bulletin board repeatedly and nothing changes on the bulletin board except for after the festival's done you lose the one picture or the one sheet. Um, the personalities of people, your mom is super awesome, your dad is super awesome. It's charcoal. um, I really like. Oh, at the end of everything, rest in peace, Casey. Riding on the car. So in this ending, you're hanging out with May or B. Um, so there'll be different things. If we end up going back, I will probably try and go through more with the Greg side of things. However, I don't like the idea. So, but here's the same problem that I have with like in restarting Undertale and stuff like that. Same kind of concept. You now have to go through realizing the stuff that B's going through, but then you're not there. The only upside is it might be that things went better at her party, for example, or things like that, where you don't end up like causing problems for her, and maybe that makes her life better in a different route would be your hope. But you are kind of supposedly her support system, and so the idea of then not doing it in that other path could be different. But then again, maybe doing the things with Greg makes it so that good things happen with Greg's life, and he changes and considers himself more of the heroes. The murals, which reference to amazing WPA murals from the 30s and 40s, you can still see all over the U.S. Yes, there are quite a few of them. I've seen a few before. Lori, yeah, it was cute. I liked Lori. Was day, night. Oh, that is a big criticism I had. The night was too dark. I don't have any way to brighten it with my settings, so the screen that I had, I can't do anything with it. It's just too dark, and I couldn't do anything about it. So that was frustrating to me. The concept seemed a little more stream of consciousness than maybe a fully coherent, like AAA quote-unquote title would have. I feel like there should be more fluidity and transition in a few of the things. Your dreams kind of don't end up having any effect on anything, so I feel like the dreams should have had more cohesiveness with the story, maybe. The like walking through, I like the surrealism, and I guess you acknowledge it one time. I'm curious about how things are different when you play through the different versions of the game. You have a rat infestation, obviously, when you do it this way. But like, what different things happen with Greg and Angus, and what their things are. So I might go back through this game one or maybe two times, depending on what it is we do. Oh, but yeah, as far as cohesiveness, see, I'm terrible for the idea of writing a game plot because I can't focus on anything, although I would have enough time that I could make a plan and digression from a digression right there. But still, like I said before, it just comes out of so left wing, the whole cult thing. Like, there's no, even if you read the article, there's no real telling that you're just gonna get shot in the middle of a cult and you're gonna throw people down in a pit and there's no reason for you to, and I don't understand. But most of the like consistent characters, or the characters you can talk to every day, are really likable. I even like that, like the people who clearly don't like you at the beginning, like the guy who wants you to stay off his porch, grow to like you, at least enough to tolerate you. He talks to you every day. the overarching message of the plants grow where you water them kind of thing, where you build friendships by focusing on different things. Although again, while it's realistic, it sucks that you can't build all the things at once, because I do like all the characters and I want to experience all the characters, and I don't want a universe where I'm not experiencing all the characters. And again, I feel like all the characters should be hanging out together, since it sounds like they're friends all the time. But I don't know. I find the game very charming. I find the art very good. I find the music, like I said, I didn't hear very much of it, but it doesn't sound bad. It's just I didn't hear much of it because of the festival going on, so maybe I'll check that out more next time. Um, the pastor is a likable character, also. I mean, oh, another thing is, it seems like there's no reason for unlocking being able to go by the bridge. There's no major event that happens there. There's like 5, maybe 6 pieces of dialogue that way. I don't know if maybe it's different on different routes, maybe. But the people who you talk to on the side all seem really charming. Um, I'm curious what some of the other events are. So again, going back to doing it again, it does have enough draw power that you can do it again. Um, I do wish there was more understanding of exactly what happened in the past. You do get apparently that you just like beat the shit out of this guy at a softball game, um, and some sort of mental disorder, maybe possibly, is what it sounds like could be happening. I don't know. Could be depression and anxiety along with some sort of dissociative disorder. It's kind of hard to psychoanalyze a character that only has a little bit of context. It's not like you're doing years and years and years of study with someone. Um, so, I guess my biggest criticism of the game is that a lot of the ideas, while there is a consistent narrative going on, the through line is either very poorly stitched, or things just seem to happen a little bit. Um, each thing that happens in and of itself makes for an effective plot device in the game. It just doesn't always feel like all of the things are connected well enough to justify them being in this particular story, I guess is what it comes down to. I feel like there should have been more hints relating to conversations with your aunt and figuring out what happens with the police to maybe say, hey, there's weird things going on. Um, the arm and stuff, while it is implied that there is a context, it doesn't really feel like those things are stitched together enough for the narrative of the story. It basically feels like it should be like 3 more days long, I guess would be one way of saying it, with a little bit more hint and analysis to what's going on. Um, Maybe there could be another implication like Casey that you read in a newspaper or something, that, or at least that you can read in a newspaper, saying that perhaps there was another kid that maybe they thought was going to be a nobody and just people were wondering where they were. Um, the murder cult, yeah, it just doesn't seem like it has quite enough through in it. It feels like there needs to be a little bit more build up, because otherwise it just feels like it just springs on you. And while you can make that work, I feel like it didn't quite make that work. Again, each individual thing in the story is decent, but how it all comes together, it feels like something's missing. And so I feel like, yeah, if Night in the Woods were maybe like 3 days longer, it would feel more complete to me. But while I say that, what is in the game, there is a lot of decent quality. The characters, like I said, are very charming. Um, and what you do experience does feel like a narrative. It just feels a little empty in places. So, if they were to expand it and add 3 more days, I would be down for that. I would definitely play 3 more days in each playthrough. to kind of piece things together better. Um, the overall, though, yeah, I would say I recommend this game. I think it's worth checking out, and like I said, I might do another path. But that said, I really, really, really got to get to bed. I do work tomorrow. It's late enough, or it's early. It's early enough I don't have to worry about missing work tomorrow from staying up playing this game. But it's late enough I really should get to bed. Overall, recommend it. There are good things about it, there are bad things about it. It's worth checking. Uh, if you like story based games, you probably already kind of got a little bit of this, but there are other paths. You might not watch the other stories if you're wanting to get into it and try it out. So yeah, check it out. It's a pretty decent game. But with that said, thank you guys for watching. Have a good day, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. Hope to see you again real soon. Take care.